Hi, welcome to another quick review. Just so you know, I know that these reviews are kind of late, but because of schooling and other activities, I couldn't really focus on these. So I apologize, but I am now trying to get this back on. So let's talk about the latest Marvel movie, Captain Marvel. So Captain Marvel is the latest entry into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Also, something interesting, it is the first Marvel film to have a female as the lead hero in the movie. It stars Brie Larson, Samuel L. Jackson, Jude Law, Ben Mendelsohn. So the basic story of this is that Captain Marvel, or her real name is Carol Danvers, is a part of an alien race that is trying to fight off and defeat their enemies, the Skrulls. And through a series of battles and other events, she eventually winds up on Earth, where she meets Samuel L. Jackson as a younger Nick Fury. From there, they team up not only to defeat the Skrulls, but also to find out more about Carol Danvers' past and to find out that maybe things are not the way they seem. Now, I would be honest with this. A lot of Marvel films I am usually actually looking forward to. I was looking forward to Spider-Man Homecoming, Captain America Civil War, Avengers Infinity War, definitely. But I wasn't really hyped for this one because I just got this vibe from the trailers that this is not going to be something I'm going to like. So then I went to go see the movie and I didn't like it. Now hold up, hold up, don't type that comment yet. Hear me out first, okay? And before you make any assumptions, my problem with this movie has nothing to do with the fact that it's a female role, okay? So let's just get that out of the way. My problem with this film is basically two big things. One is Captain Marvel herself. I do not like her. I think she is honestly one of the most boring, not only boring, but most irritating heroes of the MCU I have seen. And I've seen all the Marvel films. She has this like attitude of superiority and of higher essence and being whenever she's talking to people.
How long you plan to be in town?
Oh, I'll be out of your hair as soon as I track down the scrolls that are infiltrating your planet.
Scrolls?
Shapeshifters. They can transform to any life form down to the DNA. Oh boy, you guys don't have any clue, do you?
This attitude, like all these dumb people. She just has this attitude that I just don't like. She has this intention of like, oh, I'm superior, I'm smarter, and like, these guys seriously don't know this. Like this attention, like everyone around her is just like, wow, look at that. And just, it was irritating. Half the time I wanted to punch her.
How do we know you're not one of those shapeshifters?
Congratulations, Agent Fury. You have finally asked a relevant question.
Oh!
I found her not only just dull, but just annoying. I don't hate her, outright hate her, but I don't like her. And I don't want her to be, a bad character. I want her to be a good character, but I just didn't find her that good. What I hope for in Endgame, which will be her next appearance, is that she teams up with people. She has not that same attitude, at least not as obviously shown. And also, when she fights Thanos, it's not easy. Like, Thanos will make her struggle, will injure her greatly. I don't want the fight with Thanos to be, phew, she wins. I want there to be an actual legit fight because she doesn't seem to have struggled much in Captain Marvel. Basically, I just want her to struggle more. And she's supposed to apparently lead like the characters in the MC. Like she's supposed to be the new leader after Endgame. The Lane Avenger leads all the other ones. Like, can we have her be a better character also too, please? So yeah, that's one of the biggest reasons. The other big reason is that the story was predictable and nothing surprised me. Everything happened just like I thought it would. This storyline that they do, I've seen it plenty of times. And references to other Marvel films or to comics is not going to help make this movie better. It just doesn't. And those really drag this movie down. Now, there are things I liked. I did find the last action scene kind of enjoyable, although I do think some of the action throughout is not really anything that's significant. It's just stuff happening on screen. I did like the CGI on Samuel L. Jackson. I never thought I was looking at CGI. I thought I was looking at an actual character. So whoever did the team that worked on the CGI on Samuel L. Jackson to make him look younger, you did a great job. I did like how they recreate some parts of the 90s, and it felt like it was an older time. I do like some of the interactions between Nick Fury and Captain Marvel sometimes. Not every single conversation, but I did like a good amount of them. Although I didn't find the comedy that bad, there were a couple of jokes that I did like and some other things I thought were a little smart. But yeah, overall, just the biggest problem with this movie is that it just played it safe to a formula and had a character that wasn't interesting, and that's what really dragged it down. If she was as likable as any of the main Avengers, such as Tony Stark, and the story was less formulaic, I would have probably considered this at least a good movie. If it were to fix those problems, I probably would have liked it more. But as it follows, I'm just not a fan. If you like this movie, more power to you. I wish I could like it. I wish I could like and love every single movie I've seen. That way, every single time I go to the theater, be a great experience and memorable. But it's just not that way. I do want to see what she does in the future. There may be changes. I'm not giving up hope on her. But as for this movie in itself, I wasn't really that pleased, and I didn't find it that satisfaction, and I didn't find it that good. Out of 10, I'm giving this a 4. It's not a terrible movie, but it really needed to work on things. And I just feel like part of the reason why this movie is not as good as it could have been is because they focus on what this film represents rather than actually making a good movie. All right. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy, and I'll see you on the next quick review.